Hello healers and health seekers, it's me, Ichoda, healing with medical medium information for 27 months now. I'm healing from a host of chronic illness diagnoses that I have listed in the description box below. So if you are interested in what are you healing from, you keep saying you're healing, it's written below. All of those things that I'm healing from. So much that I don't want to spiel it every time at the beginning of my videos because it would be like 5 minutes. Anyway, today I am doing a video. It is a victory check video, which is my favorite kind of video to do because it means that I have discovered that I've reached a new level in my healing process, which is so exciting for me. This past weekend, we went to a cat adoption event. Our cat, Frenzy, who we have had in our lives for 18 years, transitioned, and I have not had a cat in like 23 years. And we just wanted to go be with some cats and see what happened. So we went to, there's a really local to us, only like 6 minutes from our house. There is a cat rescue, a no-kill cat rescue, where all of the cats are fostered, and then they do adoption events where all of the foster families bring in all their kittens and they have them all around in crates and stuff like that. But when there aren't people there, the cats go home with their foster families, so they're living decent lives until they get adopted. So we went to this adoption event and we walk into the building, and remember, if you don't know, one of my diagnoses and one of the things that I have lived with for many, many years is multiple chemical sensitivity and mast cell activation disorder. These two are relevant to this particular story because in the past, if I get hit with chemicals, if I smell chemicals and it's like a big chemical smell, like industrial cleaning chemicals or something, that is no bueno. That's not going to be good for me. That is not going to be a good situation. It could put me in the hospital in the past. I would have huge reactions to it, like hives and big skin flushing, like whole, not just face, but like all upper body, and huge migraines. All of the noises you hear are my pug in the background getting situated. She is either snoring or moving around currently on the bed getting situated. So I would have big flushing here, my whole upper body, hives. Okay, Muffin's decided she is going to be in the video. Okay, so in the past, like I said, hives, flushing, huge migraines, big brain fog. There were times when I would walk into Sags, for example, thinking maybe I could, like, let's give it a go. A Target, and this would be wearing a mask. Now, you know Target is loaded with chemicals because they sell like everything, all the detergents and all the chemicals. I don't even know. And plus they pump a chemical scent into the air to make you spend more money. So I'd walk into a Target, even wearing my mask, because I always had to wear, A, if I went out in public, I had to wear a mask. And B, even when I was healing, if I would go into a Target, a lot of times I would, even with the mask on, I'd get hit with brain fog. I would be like, my husband would ask me a question or something, and I'd be like, I have to leave. I'd be like, I don't know, I have to leave. This would happen in Target, Toys R Us, anywhere. It would happen in any stores because there's all the chemical stuff that was in there. And I can't go, like hospitals and doctor's offices, because they use those really industrial cleaning chemicals, like any place that uses stuff like that, I could not, no way. I couldn't be in because it would cause me great issues, like pain in my body, migraines, brain fog. It would exacerbate other symptoms. It just would not be good. So, oh, we're just laying on my shoulder. Look at this baby girl. I'll sit like this and you can see her cute face. That's more interesting. So here we are. We walk into this cat adoption center and I am hit with the smell of industrial cleaning chemicals. Of course, because they have to keep it what they think is clean, and you know, they have all these animals going through, and there's the possibility. So that it's like Lysol and all the stuff, like every bleach and all the cleaning chemicals. I just could smell everything, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die in here. I will die. This is gonna kill me. And I thought, should I get my mask? And I went to use their restroom, just had like all these like Lysol sprays and Clorox wipes and all these different kind of wipes, and I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna. And actually their restroom was less strong smelling chemically than the rest of the place, which is usually the opposite in anywhere else you go, but oh, it was still. And I thought, yeah, I'm gonna die in here, I'm gonna have to leave. I came out of the restroom, and my son and my husband were checking out the cats, and they were looking at some cats, and I went over by them and I started looking at the cats with them. Sort of forgot myself, and because cats, what am I gonna do? There's kittens everywhere. I can't. This is like my personal heaven. I love cats. So I started looking at the cats. I get all into that. I actually put Purell hand sanitizer on my hands, because you need to do that between touching the cats, if you go from like one cage to a different cage. And I managed to stay in that place we were there for over an hour, because we found this pair of kittens that we got really smitten with, and we even took them in like the room where you go in a room and you can play with them, like outside of their little cage, to sort of see their personalities. And we went in there, and we were in there for like an hour. I was in the cat rescue center with all of those industrial chemicals. I did not have brain fog. I did not get a migraine. I did not get flushing. I did not have hives. I did not get any of the symptoms I usually get. And all of this surprised even me, because I stay away from that stuff, because my nose tells me immediately if I am in an unsafe situation. And because in the past, if I smell something like that, I know it's an unsafe situation. I would have gotten out really quick. But the cats made me forget for a second where I was and what was going on. And I didn't get out, and I was okay. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I have reached a level of healing that I did not know I had reached. I thought these things are still, okay, let's be real. I know what all those things do. I know they're solvents. I know they're toxic. I know they're harmful. So I still am not going to be trying to spend a whole lot of time in a place like that. But the fact that I did not, my liver is healed enough that I actually did not basically die in there. I mean that in a joking way, but it would have in the past really put me in a bad situation. And possibly in the hospital, because that could happen. And it didn't. And none of those things happened. And I couldn't believe it. And I was not wearing a mask. I did not put my mask on. I always carry it with me because you never know. But I did not put it on. I did not. I was in there breathing that toxic chemical air. And I was okay. I could not believe it. I could not believe myself. I was just like, I was like, well, this is a victory check, and I was so excited. And when we did finally leave, because we were done, and my son was like, okay, let's go home now, I was like, I don't have any brain fog. I can think clearly. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I don't have a migraine. I don't even have a headache. I don't have anything. I'm like, I just feel like pretty good. I was like, oh my gosh, I just survived an hour of chemical exposure that would have had me in anaphylaxis in the hospital before. I couldn't, oh my gosh, it was amazing. So that is my victory check, and that is because of the medical medium healing information that has healed me to this level, to where I can be out in the world in a safe way, and I don't have to worry about stuff like that. Holy moly. Holy moly. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, because I just, wow. So I'm going to keep eating this way. I'm going to keep eating raw, because that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna see what else heals, because this is pretty freaking exciting. Like, my liver has now reached a level of healing. It's been healing this whole time, but now it's starting to, I think, get unsluggish again, to where it really is able to process things out, and I can maybe be safe in the world, like going out into the world like regular people do. That was amazing. That was amazing. Now, like I said, I'm not ready to go like volunteer in the shelter and spend hours and hours there every day, because the other thing too is that I do know what those things do to the body. So I don't think there's ever going to be a time that I go into a place, smell chemicals, and don't think we should probably leave, because I don't want to ever be breathing that stuff for extended periods of time. I want to get all those cats out of there too, because cats are much smaller than us and they have like weaker immune systems, and they're not eating medical medium. Anyway, that was an amazing victory check. I had to share it with you. So excited, so excited. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, do you have any amazing victory checks in your healing journey? It is okay if you don't, because maybe you haven't been doing this for very long, but you will get there. And I must advise you, whenever there's even the slightest something that you notice, like, oh hey, that symptom isn't there anymore, or oh hey, I was able to do this thing that I couldn't do before. Keep track of that stuff, because there will be a time when you will not remember how far you have come. Like, you might remember a little bit, but you might not realize just how much is healing as it's happening. So I really try to keep track of all that stuff. I don't get every little thing, but when it's something really big like this, I make a video and I go, oh my gosh, you guys, I can do this. I can do this thing. I have another video that's a victory check video too that's coming, but I still have to finish. There's just this last piece that I had to put in there to edit. But oh, that was amazing. And this is even during a time where, like, emotionally it's been really hard and a struggle, and there's all these other stresses and stuff like this, and I still was able to do, I couldn't, like, oh, the angels are with me. What you licking? What's licking? She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, pugs. Look at this little smushy face. Muffins loves you. Muffin says, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up below. You can subscribe to my mama's channel. If you want more videos like this, if you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can ding that bell and it will notify you. Muffin says, stay curious, healers and health seekers. And she loves you so, 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 so much. And say, bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next time. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.